Hey y'all, Coach Cait here. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about our new Nourish nutrition program. This program is not radically different from the program we had before, but we are making some small tweaks to it that we think are going to help you guys get more out of your nutrition all year long. One of the big things that we're doing is we're going to be offering Nourish 4 times a year. So you have 4 opportunities to join a Nourish challenge and make nutrition your priority. We're doing that because no matter what our goals are, no matter how much we want to prioritize our nutrition, life will almost always pull us away from that. Whether it's because we have jobs, or we're traveling, or maybe we're taking care of an aging parent, or we've got kids, or just life generally. Stresses come at us for all kinds of different reasons, and even if we want to make our nutrition a priority, it oftentimes sadly gets kind of kicked out almost before anything else. So these challenges that we're offering, these Nourish challenges throughout the year, are an opportunity for you to take time for yourself, to give yourself an excuse to focus on your nutrition, to be a little bit selfish and to put it first and foremost. Sometimes we need that excuse for ourselves, say, nope, I can't do that thing, I am on this challenge. And sometimes we need it for other people in our lives. You can say, hey Bob, I'm not gonna be able to have that drink with you. I'll come hang out, but I'm not gonna have that beer because I'm doing this challenge. I'm putting myself first. Sometimes having that framework can be really helpful. It's also gonna give you a community of people who are working with you at the same time. You're gonna have direct access to me and the other coaches who are involved to help you, to answer your questions, to make sure you're on point. And it's really that chance to every day put your mind towards your nutrition first. It also means that you're gonna be able to earn some points to hopefully earn some great prizes too. So all of those things are why we like these challenges. The other piece is because we're offering them 4 times a year, that is 5 weeks, 4 times a year, that you would have an opportunity to focus on your nutrition. So if you did Nourish all 4 times in 1 calendar year, that's 20 weeks out of the year that you are putting your nutrition first, which is 40% of the year. That's an amazing amount of time that you are prioritizing your nutrition, basically no excuses, right? It doesn't mean that the other 32 weeks out of the year aren't important, but if we spend those 20 weeks in a challenge where we have a little bit more structure, a little bit more scaffolding around what we're doing, a little bit more support, and again, that kind of excuse, we're often then going to be more successful in those other 32 weeks where you might not be directly into a program. The other thing that we're doing with Nourish is once you have done one of our Nourish challenges, you are then able to apply to be a part of another group where if you need to go a little bit deeper with your nutrition, you can do either a cut program if you think that you would maybe need to lose a little bit of fat and that's a goal you have, or if you would like to potentially gain some muscle, and then you would join into a bulk program where you would do exactly what it's saying, put some muscle on. Now most people who are going to go through a bulk cycle, they probably would then also want to do a cut cycle on the other side of that, which is going to be a part of the process. So again, once you go through Nourish and you kind of have your baseline nutrition, because that's really what Nourish is doing, is building our baseline. It's our focus on nutrient density. It's about quality more than anything else. Once you've built that foundation, you then are eligible to apply to kind of go into one of those deeper challenges. And that really is working one-on-one with me to make sure that you are getting what you need and that you have the support you need to go through a cut cycle or a bulk cycle, because those things can be hard to do, and we need to make sure that we have that foundational nutrition in place first before we take the next step, right? We're building that pyramid up. Same thing in the gym, right? We need to work on that strict strength before we can do those kipping things. We have to walk before we can crawl, or crawl before we can walk before we can run. That's the idea here. We do Nourish first, and then we can talk about cutting and bulking. That's a general idea about how the Nourish program is working. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can send me a message on the Instagram account. Coach D will get that to me. Or you can come talk to me at any given time, and hopefully we will see you in our next Nourish challenge.